most people are real nice. They always think us, act like they appreciate it. Every once in a while we'll get somebody scrappy, we won't land in the be a little too rough for him, or he'll gripe because we're not fast enough, but most people are real nice.
Many of you know the trials and tribulations that we have had to arrive at this point today, and it has taken quite a bit of maneuvering to join the three departments together, and I refer there to the Highway Commission, the Bureau of Public Roads, and Congressional Delegation, Corps of Engineers.
Our pride in this accomplishment is voiced by honored men of high and noble rank and wide repute. Thus, faithful Ferry, die. Now you, proud arch, must learn to serve.
Balloon there.
And I let you run it.
And I'd call it, I'd call it.
No. Call it Toad Suck
Toad Suck Ferry, and these are all my grandchildren.
Is that right?
The grandchildren of the man
Are they all girls?
that ran. No, I have two grandsons.
This is my daughter Maureen, Miss Forgay.
Listen here.
This is Maureen.
I want to
Murphy.
show you a picture.
She's got 4 brothers,
Oh,
but
you're
no
so
sisters.
good. No sisters. There is my daddy when he ran things.
Is that right?
He's taking your picture, Mama.
Oh, it's not as simple as it looks like it is. And a lot of people, they think, well, if they run a dozer, like run that boat, and operate the same. If that ground's not moving under that dozer like the water is, and then the wind don't blow it around on the water neither. So it operates like a dozer, but there's quite a bit of difference, and it's not as simple as it looks like.
At this time, I give to you the congressman from the 2nd District, Congressman Wilbur D. Mills.
I must confess immediately to having mixed emotions about what we are now doing. On the one hand, I'm pleased and encouraged by the progress that this bridge will bring, particularly to Faulkner and Perry counties, the people thereof. At the same time, I have a feeling of nostalgic regret for the passing of a very colorful era. The people who have used Toad Suck Ferry over the years have perhaps felt a closer link with the lusty, the colorful past of this spot on this river than will those of us who make the effortless trip across this bridge in the years ahead.
And I thought that the people that I represented were entitled to it. And I thought that the people of Perry County were entitled to have an access to the city of Conway, because the people of Perry County didn't have a medical doctor, they didn't have a dentist, they didn't have many of the things that a modern age provides for people without traveling many miles to Marlton.
This part of our county just didn't have any way in or out, and we just needed some way to cross to get over into a better trade territory and then get access where we could go to school. And my idea was this way we could get a bus and we could educate all our kids in Perry County that wanted to go to college over here to 3 colleges at that time that was in Conway. And this was one of the purposes, and also for a better trade area for the people over there. And this bill that Mutt and I got together on to get a free ferry here.
It's served a wonderful purpose in past years, of course. Any passage across a river, which is a barrier to traffic, any form of crossing is good. But the best method or means of communication and travel that you can have is what you want, and that's what we've got now.
And we feel like now that we can, this whole area in this direction will expand the influence of our community, and consequently the people in that part of the state can get to Conway easier. We hope to create more jobs in Conway as a result of having access to a larger labor pool in the area west of Conway, and it will make the other facilities in Conway more accessible to those people.
I got my first operator's license when I was 18, and since then I worked off and on the ferry ever since this boat here has been here in '56, when they brought this boat up here. And Dad, he's worked there, I think he started in about '57. He's worked there just about all the time since too. There's maybe a few years, you know, in between he'd quit, but he kind of like I was, he wound up back down at the Ferry Center later. And I guess that's how I got started. I more or less just raised around it. Well, there's 5 of us all together. Foreman is Cordell Chapman. He lives over in Perry County, and James Hammonds and Buster Kennedy are the deckhands. They live in Perry County too, and then my dad, Ty Marshall, and I were the operators on there.
I guess I'll go to farming, as I'm farming some anyway. I'll put in my full time on the farm. The other boys, they're going to give them a chance to work on the highway if they want it. Of course, I wish they could keep the ferry there too, but I'm proud of a bridge, and that's one thing I've been working for, is try to keep the ferry going so we get enough traffic so we could get a bridge.
Yeah, there's lots of people ask us that every day crossing. What y'all gonna do when the boat stops running? I've had 3 or 4 different offers for jobs, and the highway department has told us we could stay with them. And, you know, we had a job if we wanted to stay with the highway department. And Dad and I thought we'd go to Bull Shoals with the ferry, you know, if they wanted us up there. We never have found out for sure if the boat's even going up there or not, but if it does, we may go up there and run the ferry.